pulling up charts, screen sharing, or anything. But yeah, my name is Walk With. Um, I have a weekly show at 9:30, and I've been pretty consistent. It looks like I better make sure that the sound is going on here. It actually looks really good on YouTube. So let me pull this up. Removable device detected. It's connecting to my phone. Hey, Misty, my cat is over here. You want to come on the show, Misty? Um, I guess I need to get something for her, but I need to get on this. Hold on, just bear with me. I want to do a sound test. So that means I have to sign into my other account, and then that way I can listen to myself. And I don't know. I think there might be one person on Instagram, but hopefully I can record it and people can watch it tomorrow. So I need to just do a show where I just completely mess with my microphone. Now, so I was going to talk about the Jake Paul fight. I kind of still am. I wanted BitBro on the show so he could read all the comments. I posted about 50 different videos about the boxing match. Now I stole all the footage. Don't ask me how. Anyways, I kind of have the keys to Twitter. I went to key maker school and I graduated, and now I know how to make keys. The key to the universe. Okay, I'm not going to start getting all weird on you. But let me find the comments on YouTube from the here's a okay. Okay, so I'm just going to read off some of these comments. All right, Willie Fraz. Okay, I'm not going to read off people's names. But one thing I did learn is I guess Jake Paul owns 10% of this big gambling company. I could pull up what it actually is. I guess I'll pull it up for you. Because I know you don't want to just sit here and watch some guy on his phone. But oh, that's not the oh, here it is. So I guess the company that he owns a stake in, he's a stakeholder in BetR, BETR. Have you ever heard of that? So this is what I wrote on Facebook when I got the response. It says, common sense tells everybody to bet on Mike. Then they rigged the odds to make it where you're going to 5x if you bet on Mike. BitBro would be dying right here with my he gets way into this fact-checking stuff. And I really don't give a shit. But anyways, if you bet on Mike, everybody loses all their money. The house always wins, which Jake, and actually I said Jake happens to be the house. He owns the gambling company. He owns the marketing. And I before I got into crypto, I got into some financial problems. Before that, I was just kind of a skater that kind of just sat around at the beach all day and I didn't do shit. But then I got in financial trouble. I started getting investing. Anyways, I'm here now, so I've grown a lot. Anyways, uh, this guy Rob says, in a way, or no, I said, in a way, he ripped people off more than Sam Bankman, which is a very big statement. Sam Bankman is the owner of FTX, but we'll just leave it there. And let me go back to the comments. Anyways, these are different people's opinions. These are not my opinions. You just heard my opinion. This person says he needs to pay his bills. And he said it. Laugh out loud, guys. Peter, I'll hold it up here so it looks more like I'm looking you in the eye, kind of like I don't know. I guess a porno movie is not a good example, but you're always supposed to look at the camera, even when you're sucking on a popsicle. Where PG, even though YouTube put me to 18 and up only. Oh, I just got a notification that whiff. Imagine that. That is my favorite meme coin. Why else would I change my name to whiff? I love whiff. We won't talk about whiff. Anyways, losing to this caliper fighter. Laugh out loud. If you get it, you get it. Low key diss. Tyson will forever be a champ. Jake Paul can't even compare himself to Tyson. You started fighting 3 or 4 years ago. Tyson's been fighting he's about 60 years old in 2 years and hoped that the ring shit my dad, 54, own a body shop, but anyways, let's get a little bit this guy's kind of rambling on. It's a good thing he's no longer angry. He's at peace. This is bull crap. Tyson, you are the champ. Never let down you never let anybody down. The fact that you can glove up against a roided out athlete. Now let's go into that just a little bit. Just a little. If you want to ask me if I think that Jake Paul is on steroids, I will tell you that him and Logan are probably on the best steroids your money can buy. I mean they are on the top shit. I don't think I heard that the other day that the animal steroids, the Trenbolone sandwiches, the Trend, is actually designed for animals, but it's actually like 10 times better than regular steroids. But yeah, it'll have you squirting milk out of your boobies. Woo! We're getting a little bit heated conversation. Now, I did notice. I made. I know probably most of you out there don't like Logan Paul, but I dissed him so bad the other day. It was just terrible, and I think I got more likes. Probably my second most popular tweet on Twitter. Have you ever seen the movie where Matthew McConaughey, where he's running across the Mexican border trying to get AIDS medication? Well, anyways, I thought that Logan Paul looked like Matthew McConaughey in the AIDS movie, and actually, I googled it, and like they were like wearing the same jacket, but he was just looking really, really skinny. Yeah, he looked like he'd been up for like 3 or 4 days on coke. He should have went to the tanning bed before the fight. Not that I have any experience being up for 3 or 4 days, but yeah, you wanna look good. I mean, I'm sure he probably didn't feel good. He probably had the flu, but I mean, he wouldn't miss his brother's fight for the world. I mean, your brother's fighting Mike Tyson. I'm going to the match. Oh, and then he called out and challenged Mike, and uh, Andrew Tate told Logan Paul that he wants to fight him. Uh, I don't know how much real fighting Logan Paul does, but yeah, I will stick up. I am big into wrestling, and I do believe that Logan Paul is actually a very good wrestler. One of your jobs as a wrestler is to get everybody to hate you, and so he definitely does his job. If you're wondering why the quality isn't very good on Instagram, it's because it is my cell phone from 5 years ago. Anyway, so let's go back to the gloves up against a roided out athlete with a silver spoon in his mouth. Little Why did my mic just cut off? I guess he was. I don't remember. I guess they were on some Disney show, some Disney. I don't remember them being on Disney TV show. Um, I thought that he got famous on, or Logan got famous on Vine, but I guess good thing he was on Disney and not Nickelodeon. I've heard some terrible things have been done to the children that were on the Nickelodeon shows. And actually, they were saying that Jeffrey Epstein's island is shaped identical to the symbol of Nickelodeon. So we won't get into that. Silver spoon in his mouth, taking advantage, a young against the biggest contender in the world in his prime. Tyson is a beast, but he still is a human. And did you see what he was wearing? We have this guy here in town named Willie Joe, and he would run around. He was dressed like Willie Joe. So let me find some more video comments. You know what? Let's just. How long have we been on the show? Well, almost half an hour. Just bear with me. So, write in the comments if you want to hear more about crypto, or if you want to just talk about whatever the fuck. But again, this is the I Hate Monday show. No, I was at the gym tonight and I was telling everybody in the locker room, and I even posted this on Twitter, but I guess in Chicago there was a police officer. There was a police officer that got shot for pulling somebody over for speeding. Now that's kind of unacceptable. And since I'm big into Doge, I'm actually not talking about crypto, but it's the Department of Government Efficiency. So if you want to, one reason I have an idea that you could balance the budget, and actually the guy at the gym, he's just talking about how many asshole drivers are out there, and I guess there's been a big spike in asshole drivers. Where I live in Southwest Michigan, there's a lot of people that work in South Bend, or they commute to Chicago, and they are just driving to work like crazy. I mean, I guess if I had to drive 2 hours to work, there's a little bit of a popping sound. So like this right here, this blocks the popping. So maybe if I point the microphone away. I remember when I used to sing karaoke down in Nashville, some people would get really some lady got really pissed off at me because I sang Axl Rose. I was like, "Welcome to the jungle. We got your disease." Anyways, I was singing I won't sing then I won't get any viewers. Now, you could hear the big popping when I did that. So I need to figure out how to get rid of the popping noise a little bit. But the point is I guess it's kind of like when you go to the ocean waves and when they hit the rocks or the breakers, it just so the sound is crashing on there. So it's almost if I just kind of talk real quietly, it sounds actually better. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Doge comment about the police officer pulling somebody up. So if my idea is to put an electronical I mean, I'd hate to say it call it a tracking device because no one's gonna want this, but it figures out how fast you're speeding. And I don't know if you want it connected straight to your bank account or if they just take it out of your taxes at the end of the year. But anyway, so basically, let's just say the speed limit is 70 miles an hour and you drive 80 miles an hour. So it might charge you $1 a minute. You go 90, it's going to charge you like maybe $5 a minute. But all those people, if you're late for work and you need to be somewhere really quick and you're in a hurry and you can't, maybe your work will deduct it or take or pay for it just so you can get there. But anyways, it'll balance our budget. It'll get rid of this debt. If everybody can speed if they want to, they can, and maybe even if you run a stop sign, it just sends you a little. You get charged, not as bad as you get like right now. I think if you run a stop sign, it's almost like $50, or not 50, but 500. All right, fact checkers. So you could, yeah, get a $50 fine, or anyways, it just automatically either bills you or takes it out of your bank account, or it'll charge you. You think you're gonna get a tax return, and then you were speeding every day to work, so you owe us $50,000. No, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that aren't gonna like that. People don't like spying and, devices that are tracking devices on your car. Over here, kitty. Come on the show. Come here. How do you get a cat to come? I don't know. They're not. I guess they're not dogs. Come on our show. She's just a little baby. I don't know if you watch all my YouTube, but this cat just one day I was watching TV and I had the window open and it just jumped on the window and climbed up the screen. But we decided to keep it and we love it. It's the nicest cat I've ever met in my entire life. It's never scratched me or anything mean. I was so scared of it. It's very demanding. Oh, but you can see Garfield. I felt like I was talking about something else. But now Garfield, I've had Garfield since I was 5 years old. So I guess we've been together for 42 years. If I don't have Garfield in my room, I have nightmares. I would take him to summer camp with me. I try not to let people know how much I like Garfield because I don't want anything to happen to Garfield. Garfield's been through the washing machine a couple times. His eyeballs kind of changed a little bit, but it's a good Garfield. But yeah, I love my Garfield. Anyways, that's why I wanted to have the I Hate Monday show. For for some reason, I have people tuning in more. Just kind of vent, relax a little bit. We could just talk. I think the microphone's working pretty good. But yeah, I went to the gym tonight with BitBro. We got there about 4:20. I left there at about I was in the sauna for like 45 minutes and going to the gym for about 3 or 4 hours, you learn a lot about nutrition because if you don't eat right or even if I eat any sugar like a day or two before I go to the gym, I will be so sick. But yeah, I like to get like this is a 9% beer, Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA, but then I have a kind of a lighter beer, this Lagunita, and then I kind of mix them together. I guess no one's ever seen people that mix beer together. Yeah. I was watching but I think people are so sick of celebrities and I do really think that people want relatable people like someone that you can drink a beer with, someone that doesn't put you down, a narcissist. That's one thing I don't do is I don't really judge people. But yeah, we're just chilling in the barn. I wish I could get that cat. Misty, But I think I'm going to end it right here. I kind of wanted to talk about. I might try to get some charts up and talk about the diagram. Get a diagram, but I'm really excited about the Swift banking system. They're going to do an upgrade to the banking system, and they're going to be using a lot of cryptos, Stellar Lumina, Ripple, Algorand, Tezos, XRP, XLM, HBAR, Hedera, Hashgraph, Quant. Which, oh, one thing that Quant did is the day that the Bitcoin ETF came out, Quant got a patent on a over ledger system. What an over ledger system does is, so you have a crypto transaction, right? And say it might cost you like $1. So, anyways, let's make a long story short. It'll combine like 1,000 transactions into one transaction and speed up the process by 100 times. Now, Bitcoin is not on the list of for the Swift banking system will not be used, but I'm sure that is the end all. People do like Bitcoin. It's not going anywhere, but it did not get approved for the Swift banking system because it did not pass the ESG, which is it uses too many milliwatts of electricity to process their information. And I'm just going to leave it here, but I do want to say one thing now. All of these cryptos are computer software. Now, I have seen the Swift banking system map. So they're all computer software, and any all software requires hardware. Now, a lot of times, hardware does not get a lot of speculation and a lot of hype. In other words, but on the Swift banking system map, all these cryptos, all roads lead to IBM. IBM is producing the hardware for the Swift banking system. Now, do your own research and remember, I think one thing that drives BitBro nuts is I am not financial advice. I'm financial entertainment. I am the first person that ever said I want to be financial entertainment. I want to entertain you and talk about finance. I was into wrestling before I got into crypto. Now I just really only listen to women's wrestling, or not listen to, but I'm really into women's wrestling. I love Soul Suka. I love Liv Morgan. I like Ronda Rousey. Anyways, I'm not going to get into women's wrestling, but the point is that so when everybody found out that wrestling was fake, um, Vince McMahon changed it to the WWE from the WWF. It was the World Wrestling Federation. And then when everybody found out that it was fake, it turned into wrestling entertainment. So this is financial entertainment. Now, I do believe that I think that the Super Bowl was rigged because it was perfectly scripted and the outcome and everything was for basically the thing I don't like about the corporations is they have to make the shareholders money no matter what. It's almost illegal for them not to make money. So they have to do anything by all means necessary. But if you look at the Super Bowl, the outcome, the most popular team won. It won up. Anyways, it was pretty much staged. If you looked at all the people that were all sitting at the Bowl, almost every single one of them is in the Illuminati. You got Taylor Swift in the Illuminati. You got Jay-Z in the Illuminati. You got Jack Dorsey in the Illuminati. You got your little fart girl, or not fart girl, you think you're the shit, you're Ice Spice. She's so annoying. I would not sit in the front row at her concert because I'd be scared I'd get shit on my face. Ooh, why I'm just roasting people tonight. I act really calm and then I just roast people. So yeah, but the but it, but every so like the election. Now, if you looked at all the gambling sites, all the gamblers had Donald Trump to win. They all had Donald Trump to win. So if you bet on Kamala Harris, you would 3x all your money. So many people put their life savings in on Kamala Harris. I mean, who thought that some guy that has 30 felonies and so a lot of people were convinced that there was no way that Trump could win. And a lot of people put their life savings on it. Just remember, the house always wins. That's the one thing that you need to learn in crypto is you should treat everything like a scam. Almost everything is a scam. To the food that you buy is a scam. Everything is a scam. But the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight, that was just a big scam. If you would have bet on Mike Tyson, won. Well, what was it? Drake put in, I think, like $600,000. Because Drake is such a dumbass. I have proof that he's a pedo. I'm not going to say it, but I have proof. Yeah, I don't know. My. I know some underage people that have been sent some nasty pictures of Drake. I mean, I know Drake didn't send it, but he used to like. I mean, when you're 30 years old and you go up to a 15-year-old and like tell them that call me when you turn 18 and groom them the whole time. I won't get into Drake. Okay, so I'm talking about scams. So yeah, I just think that the Mike Tyson fight and the Jake Paul. I mean, it was just perfectly the main reason I think it was scripted is because everything just went perfect. Same thing with the Super Bowl, but it was perfect for the maximum to the advertisers. Everybody made the maximum amount of money possible. Output of money. Now during the election, you know who really won? Uh, all the prescription anxiety, the Xanax makers, the people that sell prescription drugs, and the Fox News was the top performing stock the other month. The company that owns Fox News, I mean, they're just or the company that owns them. Not the top, but one of the top ones. I think MicroStrategies was the top one. But yeah, we were talking about originally our first show was about MicroStrategies. Now I'm not going to say too much about MicroStrategies. Now, and I've come to the perfect conclusion that it's not the asset that MicroStrategy sells is not just Bitcoin. It's Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor is he is the number one asset of MicroStrategy. He is the one pumping the game. That's why MicroStrategy has outperformed Bitcoin, outperformed almost every company in the market, and it is pumping. I'm actually at 6:30 tomorrow. I have a MicroStrategy meme coin parody. um, meeting on Twitter Spaces. So I don't know what. One thing when I look forward to meme coin, as long as there's a good team and they keep posting on Twitter, keep pumping that meme coin, they have a good community. I'm going to keep buying. But I bought some micro strategy today. And actually, real quick, I will go over. I'll name off everything that I bought today. Everything that I bought. I bought a lot of stuff. So I bought Ondo Finance. I bought Hedera Hash Bar. I bought Helium. I bought Arkham. I bought Algorand. I bought Quant. Those are, I think that's all the crypto that I bought today. And, okay, I do know the two stocks. I bought IBM. Oh, I have a really good story to tell you. I bought IBM and I bought Super Micro Computer. Now, on Friday, so the word on the street, so I guess Super Micro Computer shot up to the moon, and then it went, and then I guess there was one of the executives that got fired. I guess he got fired because he didn't fill out the paperwork to apply for the NASDAQ or right paperwork for the NASDAQ. So, anyways, they're going to get kicked off of the NASDAQ or not get put on the NASDAQ. So on Friday I bought some, and then it actually went down a little. So I was watching it just like a jump rope. I saw that it shot up, so I knew that everybody wasn't believing the FUD. FUD is fear and whatever. But they're trying to scare the shit out of everybody. But so it shot up, and so that meant that no one gave a shit about the FUD. And then all of a sudden, everybody realized that, oh yeah, we forgot about all the FUD. The FUD, and then it dropped down. And then so I bought some more, and then it just shot up 40% to the moon today. Super micro computer. Oh, and I wasn't going to talk about crypto, but okay, so they're starting a new division of the government that is about crypto, a crypto division of the government. So Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, the largest exchange, crypto exchange in the world, sat down with a closed door meeting with Donald Trump. So I do own Coinbase, and I do recommend Coinbase. I bought, uh, it is called, I call it Coney. CONY is the ticker. And actually, it is a yield max coin option income strategy ETF. Now, okay. So I will read to you about what they call. Okay, Coney seeks to provide current income and capped gains on the Coinbase Global Incorporated, the stock. Through a synthetic covered call strategy, it collateralized by cash and US Treasuries. The activity managed funds uses both strategized, exchange traded, and flex options. Now, I had one share of this. I bought it for $18, and today I got a $1 dividend. So a monthly dividend of $1, and that's almost like someone was saying that if you just went all in and invested all in these covered call strategy options ETFs, that you could retire on this. But no one really understands these. These are very now a covered call is the most risky thing that you could ever do because you have to pay attention. But this ETF does all the bullshit work for you. But basically, so on an options trade, you can either I'll make it real simple. You can either go short or you can go long. But this goes short and long. It's called a covered call strategy. The ticker is CONY. I would just go buy one and just don't even fucking just fucking go buy one. Woo. Let's see how long have we been? Oh, 41 minutes, and then I had the live stream on the Instagram. Looks like there might be some people in there. We'll make sure that we get a recording so people can go watch it later. Yeah, I'm wired into the Ethernet. That's why it's so smooth. And then I got this microphone. I think it's a little poppy, Mm. But yeah, this is all professional equipment. And actually, I feel that my little homemade TV studio is better than almost anybody's homemade studio because I bought all this shit like a couple weeks ago. All this shit's brand fucking new. Even this fucking microphone or whatever. Look at this fucker. Look at this fucker. It's heavy as fuck. I used to use shit like this. Fuck that. Oh, I guess I could put the Bitcoin glasses on. How do they look? But we're just gonna leave it here. I kind of got a headache. I was in the sauna all day, but I do this live show every Monday at 9:30.